Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here for our Football Manager 23 playthrough with the ABC Journeyman. We're club number 9, Coventry City. We're in the Premier League. We're doing very, very well. We're also in the Champions League and we're going to be playing the final Champions League game today. That's right folks, we have gone all the way to the end of January, so we're about 2 months on from where we were last together. We have played all of the Champions League games but one, and we're in a really good position. We haven't qualified for definite, but we're in a really strong place, which is awesome stuff. In the league, things are going very well. In the cups, things are going well. In the transfer window, things are not going so well. So, as you can see, this is where you last saw us. The 2-1 victory over Shakhtar. It was a lot better than that, and Gasson getting the couple of goals. Remember that name, because we might not see it for so much longer. We haven't lost many games since then, but we did lose the very next game away against West Ham. Leo managed to level things up. We took the lead, but they scored a couple of goals in the second half to give themselves a 2-1 win. West Ham doing well. Carabao Cup, we got through to the semi-finals in that. Christensen, Capperthwaite and Bykov with the goals. And we've gone on a really nice run in the league. 1-0 victory away at home against Wolves, John Spice. And a 3-2 victory away against Manchester City. This was an unbelievable result. And Gasson and a Moore brace. And it wasn't a completely, lucky win. It was, we played well in this game. 4-0 victory at home against Leeds, Moore, Spice and Gasson and Nicolau. And then, a 1-0 victory against Liverpool. And that is where, with getting Jack Cortez sent off, and we scored a late Capperthwaite goal. Now, this one was one we didn't deserve to get anything out of. This is the epitome of an FMing, because we had about 2 shots. They had about 400. We got the goal, they didn't. It was pleasing. And then we scuppered ourselves in the next match. We managed to lose. It wasn't a loss. It felt like a loss. A draw against Leicester, but it was a 95th minute goal from Leicester that got the draw. Josh Long with the goal for us, but we had so many chances and didn't manage to get through it. So then we went into a little run of cup games, and we played Northampton in the FA Cup, and we got through that nicely. Papot and Moore, and we're going to be playing Tottenham away in the 4th round. Pretty tough one. But we played Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final, and yes, you can see that right. Drew 2-2 in the first leg, played really well here. Capperthwaite and Leo, we were 2-1 up going into the last 10 minutes, and gave up. And I thought something rubbish was going to happen, but then at home we dominated against United. Christensen, Reyes and a Capperthwaite brace. Taylor got himself sent off late, but it did not matter one bit. We absolutely flew through that game, which was awesome. So we are into the final. We're going to be playing Arsenal in the final, which is great. Arsenal beat Blackburn. So that's really pleasing. We're going to be coming back for that one. And we've just won the last 2 games in January in the league. Blackburn at home. This was a huge victory. Blackburn riding high. Leo Brace, Capperthwaite and Spice scoring late on a couple of late goals. Look at that, 88th and 91st minute. Thankfully, we managed to do it the other way to them to win the game. And then Leeds got dominated 4-0 again. This time away, Cortez, Spice brace and Capperthwaite. The only fly in the ointment here in terms of results is that 5-0 victory loss away against Madrid. I don't think we deserved to lose 5-0, but they absolutely thrashed us. It was horrible. Really horrible game considering what we had before. But we're playing Villareal today, and I'm hopeful that we can finish up in that top 8. We're not guaranteed, but we've got a good chance. This is where we are. The 4 teams ahead of us have qualified for definite. If we can pull out a draw in this next match against Villareal, we qualify definitely. But we know that the only teams that can get past us here, likely, it's going to be City. Madrid have already gone, and Juve But we know Milan can't get past us. So Juve and City both have to win. And we have to lose. As well as all these others winning as well. United and Ajax, they have to win as well. So I think it's unlikely. So I think we are going to end up in this top 8, which means we'll qualify for the last 16 rather than the last 32, which would be nice. And it does mean we'll be playing one of these teams rather than one of these teams, which also feels a lot better. Yes, they've got Juve, Madrid, Man City in there, and Barcelona, some real toughies, but they've also got other teams that we could beat. So all that together is quite fun. Right, onto the transfer window, because that's where things have not been so kind. So as you can see, we have let a few players go. Moreta came back off loan. We've loaned him back out to Preston. Kamai Nori has also gone out, and Gordon Asgar, our centre-back, has left for Championship Everton. I think this is a good move for both us and him. He wasn't getting games. He's 25, but he was just not getting. And the price is an absolute steal for Everton. So I think everyone comes out of that on top. He's going to be happy with that, and he'll get some games there. That's all fine. The big problem is this. Jean Ungassam has left for Manchester City. £67 million and gone to Manchester City. He's a great player. Look at this player. Absolutely superb. Yet to get a game for City, but he's only just gone there. He's been outstanding for the last 2 seasons for us. Maybe last season he was even better than this season. But we had an offer in from Bayern Munich about a week before this was all sorted out, and I was looking at his thoughts on the move, and he says he's got no interest in going to Bayern Munich. About a week later, City come in with a bid slightly more. The board accept it, and he decides to go there. So I'm frustrated with that. Frustrated with the board for making that happen, but I can't really complain. The board have been quite awesome most of the time, apart from this transfer window, because then I asked for an increase in the transfer budget, and they said no. We currently, even with that £69 million and £132 million in the bank currently, we have a transfer budget of just £18 million. And it's really hard to get a replacement for someone who's £67 million worth of player. So, it looks like we're going to get 27 million next time around. Yeah, so I'm a little frustrated with all of this. I have got a player potentially coming in, and we'll have a look at him. It's probably not going to happen straight away, but James Agba is the player who's coming in, who is a short-term fix, but he's what we like, someone who is incredibly versatile. He can play on the right side, and he can play on the left side, and he can play in the centre. So all in all, and he looks pretty good, doesn't he? Not paying a huge amount for him. His wages, I think we've already sorted out. Rather than 150 million, we're paying 68 million per week. That's good, and we're going to cancel this transfer here against Peugeot Kramaric, because it's a decent enough player, but they wanted to guarantee us that we'd sign him for £22 million at the end of the season, and I couldn't say that I would do that. That it seems like all the loans abroad, that's what they're asking, and I don't want to sign these players unless it's worth it, and this guy isn't worth it at 28. He's not good enough. 31-year-old James Agba for £5 million, I feel that is worth it. It's a decent deal. Let me know what you think about that. So here we go. We're going to be playing Villareal. They are 17th in the Champions League phase. We are 5th. Let's get into it. Okay, so we are a little bit more stretched than we were previously. And so what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be playing Calpathwaite and Spice as our front two. Now, interestingly, we've tried playing Calpathwaite as the advanced playmaker down here. Worked really well in the last game against Leeds, so it's another option that we can use. We just don't have much on this side. Long is on the left side, Leo on the right, Cortez and Reyes through the centre, Lang, Bykov, Christensen and Sharrold across the back line, Gomez in goal. It should mean that Stevie Lawrence is going to... no, Spencer Lawrence is going to get a few more games. So that's a good thing for him, but I just don't think he's probably good enough. We were looking to offload him during the last transfer window, didn't manage to do that, and thankfully that is the case, because we'd be a bit screwed if we'd lost him as well. Right, here we go against Villareal, Spanish giants. So this is going to be tough, but I'm hoping we can show them steel from Coventry, or whatever Coventry's famous for. I'm not really sure. Lovely play, and Long is through on this left side. Oh, it's lovely play, and he's got his 4th goal of the season. And the man who is going to have to take over from Ngasson down that left side has just shown that he's very, very capable of doing that. So we've scored a goal almost immediately. It's beautiful play. Long does brilliantly, and he has played a lot out on that side. It just happens that Ngasson has been brilliant recently. Well, they've got the ball. 17 minutes on the clock now. Cortez does unbelievably just to win the ball back, and he's looking for a forward pass into Spice. Through Leo, he's picked it up. He doesn't go down. Oh, that's beautiful. And Calpathwaite, Leo was, for a Brazilian, not to go down in that situation. That is unheard of, isn't it? I mean, that's what you want to see. That just runs through, trips over, but manages to get to it. And Calpathwaite, I mean, that's easy enough to miss from there. From a decent distance, he manages to get in that top corner. Goalkeeper, no chance. So we're 2-0 up, and this is a good play. Villareal without a shot. Right, 29 minutes. It looks like Villareal are starting to do something. Starting to purr, maybe. Imaz, ball comes in. It's gone to Nah. Oh, that's a lovely finish. And whack him. I'm not sure that's offside. He looked well onside, unless Nah was standing offside initially. Looks like it's allowed. Didn't see anything wrong with this. Yeah, no, that was absolutely fine. It's a lovely little bit of movement there. And back to 2-1. Well, we get to half time. I'm pretty pleased with that. Looks like Villareal have created a few chances. 3 chances, all of them with reasonable. All of them were pretty reasonable, but that's it. We had 16 chances, 7 on target, so we've certainly worked them, but just not created the really good quality chances. Thankfully, we're good at finishing stuff. Here is Long. He's going to chip it in. That is a pretty rubbish pass there to anyone. It's way too long, and they've gone long with that one. But Charol does well there just to pick that up, finds his man. Leo picks the ball out, but we've lost it. Diaz. Oh, this is nicely done. And Lang, this is what we are quite good at, just picking the ball off and then breaking. Although this isn't the most incisive of breaks. But Cortez has got it into Spice. Nicely done. He's just come short there. Leo loses the ball in the air, but still going forward. Lovely ball through. I thought we'd got through there, but the goalkeeper clears it. Christensen out to Lang now. Ball is long. It's into Long. Calpathwaite, and it's in. It's 3-1. And we were just constantly recycling that ball. And it's a really effective way to play football. Quite direct, but it's direct with a purpose, kind of like Brentford do. Just finding those long balls, but to the right players. And then we've got people in the centre when they come over. And so 55 minutes in, and we're 3-1 up. Feeling good about this. So here's Lang. 70 minutes. We've yet to make a substitution. Cortez chips it in, and they've cleared it. They're going to turn around here. But again, it's Coventry who get there first. 2 players right on top of each other there. That's not the most sensible play, but done the right thing. Just find the goalkeeper, start again. Lang down the left side, looking for a ball forward, didn't manage it. And he's lost his position there. That's a bit of a problem, but they can't find him. I thought we got a bit of an overload there, but not quite. And again, that's nicely done. And Joaquim, and it's lovely. And for everything we're doing, we've still got that little Achilles heel through the centre, which just comes to bite us now and again. Right, couple of changes. Taylor is coming on at left back. Camperthwaite's moved back into the middle, and we've put Moore up top. Reyes has come off. Or maybe a late chance. I'm probably going to bring Allen on at the next possible moment. That's nicely done. Ball's through. I'm pretty sure that's offside. I thought that would have been the end of the attack. Hopefully it will be. Nicely done. Leo's picked it up. No, just couldn't hold on to it. Again, it's really nicely done. Leo beats the challenge and there's no one around him. Can he find the man? More. Oh, that is close. Couple more changes. Papot on the right. Allen coming in as the deep line forward. Not long to go. But we know what these two can bring us. That's nicely done. Papot in too long. Can he find the pass? Oh, it's a beautiful ball through to Allen. Oh, he doesn't finish it. We've had one or two chances right at the end here just to completely finish things off. And, you know, there's almost no time to go. And they've gone along with that. Are they going to have a one last moment? It's a free kick. It's offside. I think this is the last few moments of the game. And we can, for the first time in Coventry's history, they will be through to the Champions League knockouts. And it's no surprise because they've never been in the Champions League before. So this is all history. And there we go, folks. Into the knockouts we go. I think that was well deserved. Yes, Villareal created some decent chances, but when you look at the volume of chances, it was definitely in our favour. I think we definitely deserved to win by a goal. I think that's fair. Good win against a quality Villareal side. Really happy with that. Let me know what you think about this European campaign so far. Is it way beyond what you could possibly have expected? We have finished 4th in this table, ahead of Manchester United, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Juventus, Milan, Atletico, Barcelona. It's ridiculous. Bayern. Oh, man. I can't remember what it goes to. I think does it go down to 24th? Is that where the cut-off is? And the likes of Borussia Dortmund didn't make it. Wow. Sporting didn't make it. That's the beauty of this system, isn't it? Right. There we go. Fans that are wanting a permanent deal for Camperthwaite. Now, folks, that would be something. So we're through to the last 16. I don't think there's going to be anything going on. Let's just have a look when the draw is. Well, it's on Monday the 3rd of February, but that is for the knockout rounds. So that's going to be 28th of February will be the round of 16 for the draw there. So we're not going to find out what's going to happen for some time. I think we're going to get some money for getting through that as well. I'm not sure. Let's just have a quick look at that. 8.27 million. I don't know whether we get the 8.27 million for getting through both of those. So we'll get 16 million pounds potentially. I'm really not sure. Really not sure. If you know, please let me know. But this is what we've got to come. We've got a cup final and we'll certainly be coming back for that. That might be the next match. It might be around the Champions League, so we might do it as all as one match. You haven't seen much in the league, but things are going really nicely in the league. But we've got some tough games to come in the league. United, City, Tottenham, one after the other. West Ham in there as well. Newcastle, so some real tough ones before we go into a slightly easier run right towards the end of the season. Anyway, folks, really happy with this season. It's gone so well. Other than the dodgy transfer that happened. But maybe this new guy is going to sort everything out and be the difference maker. I think he can definitely provide us with that versatility that we need in the squad. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Goodbye.